how do we start scaling that? So the largest sovereign wealth fund in the world is Norway's oil fund.
Right.
Norway's oil fund has about $1,000 billion assets under management. And people think of that as large. BlackRock has close to 10 trillion, so 10,000 billion assets under management. That's about 10 times as large. Vanguard is around 8 trillion, so 8,000 billion. All right, what does it compare to? Say the US stock market cap, so all publicly traded stocks in the US, depending on when you look, let's call it 35 trillion or so, okay? So BlackRock's assets under management are about a third of US stock market cap. Now that's kind of like super misleading because BlackRock's assets under management are not just equities, and they're definitely not just US equities. Mm-hmm. They also include a whole bunch of bonds. But again, the point here is just in terms of, giving you a sense of the scale. Another way of giving you a sense of the scale is that to compute which fraction of the average publicly traded firm are controlled by the Vanguards and BlackRocks of this world. And there, so the research I've done with a colleague in Oxford and a student of mine at Oxford as well shows the latest one on that. And the answer is that Vanguard controls just above 10% of the average S&P 500 firm stock. Okay, so you take the average S&P 500 firm, single class firm, and they control just above 10% of that. BlackRock a tiny bit less, State Street a tiny bit less, but these three large asset managers combined control about 23% of the votes of the average S&P 500 firm, right? And it's kind of hard to not be influential when you control 23% of the stocks. So that's another way of giving you a sense of the scale of the asset managers.